Hi, today I would like to show you how to knit this short hat. That's the kind of hat for the top of the head. It doesn't cover your ears and this is intentional. So if you are interested, stay with me. And I just quickly wanted to encourage you to leave a thumb up and click that subscribe button so I can develop my channel. Okay, so let's get back to the knitting. I'm going to use yarn from Drops Big Merino and I'm gonna knit 2 balls of this yarn. Well, just to be honest, I'm gonna knit 1 ball and just a little bit more, but 1 ball is not enough. 1 marker to mark the beginning and end of the row and 8 more markers in different colors. If you don't have any, don't worry, just use the yarn in different color and tie it around your needle. We are going to knit in rounds, so you are gonna knit circular needles. At the beginning, I'm going to work with 5mm needles with total length 23 centimeters, and while making the top of the hat, I'm going to switch to longer ones with total length 60 centimeters. We are going to start by casting on stitches, but first of all we need to make a slip knot to get our yarn on the needle. This is the ending of my working yarn. Wrap it around your fingers, draw it through, and here you go. Slide your slip knot onto the needle and pull it. Now we are going to cast on stitches. So ensure the working yarn with your fingers and wrap it around your thumb and forefinger just like that. Take your needle under and then over the yarn, pull it. And here you go. This is your first cast on stitch. Under, over, and that is all. We need to cast on 72 stitches. Remember that the slip knot is not our stitch, we are going to slide it from the needle. Okay, so I will come back to you after I cast on 72 stitches. I've just casted 72 stitches on, and now we need to make sure that all stitches are lying evenly on needles and they are faced forward one direction. This step is very important because if you made this one wrong, you will need to unravel the whole project. After making sure for the second time that our stitches are good to go, we can start knitting. Just a quick note before we start, the first row is always the hardest, so keep that in mind. Focus on this and let's get over it. Needle with working yarn is in your right hand, and now I'm also placing a marker so I can tell where is the beginning and ending of the row. The first loop is our slip knot, and as I said before, we are now sliding it from the needle. To make a nice and even edge, all of the stitches in first row we are going to purl. How to knit the purl stitch? Take your empty needle and put the point of your needle through the stitch. Work from the right to the left. Wrap the yarn around your right needle. Slide the loop from the left needle and here you go. This is how to knit the purl stitch. If you want to practice purl stitches, I will put a link in top right corner to my other video where I showed you how to knit the purl stitch. Okay, so knit purl stitches till the end of first row. I've just knitted whole row of purl stitches, and now we are going to knit the rib stitch. First stitch is a knit stitch. Take your empty needle and put the point of your needle through the stitch. Work from the left to the right, and now pick the yarn and draw through the stitch. Slide the loop from the needle, and here you go. This is how to do the knit stitch. If you want to practice knit stitches, I will put the link in top right corner to my other video where I've showed you how to knit the knit stitch. After knit stitch, purl one stitch, and after that knit one. Repeat this till the end of the row. I've knitted whole row in rib stitch, and now we are going to knit 12 more rows of rib stitch. After knitting 13 rows of rib stitch, project looks like this. And now we are gonna knit all the stitches in next row. I've knitted all of the stitches and now we are working with rib stitch again. This time we need to make 28 more rows, so I will come back to you after I knit this. I've knitted 28 more rows in rib stitch and I switched my needles for the longer because I'm going to work with magic loop method. Take 8 more markers and place them after every 8 stitches. And now in the first row we are going to decrease the number of stitches, and in the second row we are going to knit all the stitches left. And we are going to repeat this till the end. We are gonna decrease by knitting together 2 stitches after every marker, and after this we are gonna to knit or purl 1. It depends of row. We want to keep the rib stitch going. Okay, how to knit with magic loop technique. Fold the project and about in the half take the extra cable out just like this. This is my working yarn and these stitches are staying on the cable. The other half put back onto the needle and we are good to go. We are starting the creasing stitches. Knit 2 together. Okay, so how to knit 2 stitches together? Just like knitting 1 stitch, but you need to put the point of your needle through 2 stitches. After this, knit 1 and then rib stitch till next marker. After next marker, knit 2 together, then knit 1. Repeat this till the end of the row. What to do when stitches on your left needles end? Put the stitches from your right needle on cable and stitches from cable put back on your left needle. After first row of decreasing, knit 2 after every marker and between knit a rib stitch. After this row, it is time for decreasing again. Knit together every 2 stitches after every marker and after that purl 1 and continue with rib stitch. After a row of decreasing, knit a rib stitch all around. Then decreasing again. Repeat that till there will be only 2 stitches between markers left. Now I have only 2 stitches between every marker. In last row we are going to knit every next 2 stitches together. After this row we are ready to cast off stitches. For this step you are gonna knit knitter's sewing needle. Cut the yarn and thread the needle. And now we are putting the point of sewing needle in every stitch just like this. And sliding stitch from the needle. You can take a few stitches at one time. Okay, we have all stitches slipped from the needles and now we need to gently pull the yarn. Fold inside out. Now you can see a small hole at the top, but no worries, we are going to get rid of it right now. All you need to do is to insert the sewing needle around just like that. Do this a few times and hole will disappear, and also you will have your yarn secured. And this is it. Remember to wash and dry flat your hat so you can fully enjoy it and it will achieve its full dimensions. This is how hat is looking after washing. It has stretched. And this is all. If you make this hat, please tag me on your Instagram pictures. If you want to learn more, please make sure that you've subscribed my channel. And if you found that video helpful, please leave a thumb up and comment below. Thank you and I hope to see you later.